Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. What up? What y'all doing today? I bet y'all celebrating Christmas. All you Israelites, I can't stand that son of a gun to kill a bee. I bet you're celebrating Christmas right now. I bet you got a pork on your fork. You got the goddamn the Christmas tree up. You hugging mama and them, talking about Merry Christmas. Yep. I guarantee you is. That what most of y'all doing, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yep. You got one of them right here. He's celebrating it too. He an atheist. He's celebrating Christmas. Yep. The whole effing show, right? Got Nagy Springfield up in here with the Merry Christmas. What up, Nagy? Let me drop this link here real quick. I got a good show planned. I'm just gonna like freestyle it a little bit. I'm gonna bootleg Cherry Love one of the Cherry Love live streams. Cherry Love was beating the hell out of him the other day. God, good Lord Almighty, man. But let me get this link up in here. Boom. All right. I ain't doing shit, sitting up with this mother. Ain't nobody give me nothing. Well, actually, I'm lying. My neighbor gave me something good, too. I'm going to be burning it later and shit. But I put the link in. Yeah, they got a link in the chat. Let me get my supporter banner up. And then y'all like to become a member. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the join button on my YouTube page. If you'd like to be a supporter, you can send a donation to the Cash App, $ Colt Buster. You'll see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and your name will get added to this list here at the bottom. So you get all your names, whatever you want me to name you as. You put your mama name up on there, your kid's name up on there. I don't care, your dog, your cat, your goldfish, I don't care. Right? I'll put it up on the list. So we got John Riggins coming straight out of Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? We got John Riggins, Cozy, Mine Edwards, News, Craig Clears, and the newest member of the supporters list. So y'all can get on. You know what I'm saying? Could be put you on. So let's see. I got some good stuff. I'm trying to be a little organized. I gave myself an hour and a half, and that was like the fastest hour and a half ever. So this thing here. Where's my stuff at? These are my stuff. There you go. Here's my stuff right there. Yes, sir. Got my stuff. So, yeah, I can get some theme music. You get some more people up in here. We got 2 people up in here. Watch it. Hold on. Where's my damn mouse? Oh, there we go. All right. So, okay, that track by Josh, you already know I'm going to play. The Wishfinder theme. So, play my theme music. I'll be right back and get a couple more shares. Perfect time for you guys to hit that like button, share, subscribe. Don't forget the bell if you're not already a subscriber. So let's get popping. We're awesome.
Portrayed on the screen so vividly that you flinch, this man showed no mercy in the pursuit and interrogation of his victims. He was called the Witchfinder General.
Hit that like stay here to play here. I gotta learn how long this thing got a buffer before it plays.
Witchfinding ain't easy. Fuck your trick. Get this one. Y'all can get your heads locked, spin away like prison.
Alright, y'all.
Intelligence agencies tracing. Seeing what I did lately, amazing. They not seeing all the sheep grazing. Flaming pins of Josh.
Shout out to Josh. Merry Christmas.
Mountaintops go fly. Fight enough, fight enough. Yet I'm so nice when I explore. Fuck y'all.
Fucking gave me some big damn buffet. Like a roster.
Grab a switch.
Big damn
Cause it's stitch. Since they can't ruin me, I'ma ruin them. That chopped off head will still spin. Burning witches in they sin. We can't die. I know what y'all said. Just as flesh decay, but eternally I don't see it that way. Pave the road clear is what you said. But your cult gonna leave people dead. You claim y'all don't know you. Watch your desires overthrow you. Man fall down, man go boom. Mask wearing like doom. All caps like y'all yelling. That's a rap. Might as well be felons. Y'all words are lepers. On YouTube, acting precious. This the nexus. Feel the sun from the solar plexus. Taste the breakfast. Finding all those devices that detect us. Yo, show respect, cuz.
And what line of business might you be in?
God's business. Witch finding.
Which finding? Oh, that's
Y'all
nice.
be
That's
looking for that
very
next buzz or some hugs. Watch the general pull plugs. Internet warriors caught up in dark corridors. Fiction like Mordor. Should've stayed on the floor. Y'all know no origins. Laugh at orphans, even though we got royal blood coursing. No more horsing. Real life's more important. Y'all speaking curses on yourself. Claiming God and no one else. Blast you off the shelf. Burn your whole library. Seen him do it. Look, y'all claim and learn. Reading from the Jewish books. Y'all some cookie crooks. Lips caught up with a hook. Spooky beats drive me wild. Get stabbed from a knife holding child. Old man, old style. Used to pull kelp out the Nile. And I did it with a smile. Fake brews, smell vile. Rock like Hendrix at the aisle. After a while, seeing gypsies on trial. Yeah, you, the one claiming brew. Unglued and unglued. Expose their actions fully. Call me a bully, but that's fine. This is how you get bullied straight from the mind. Burning them. Sweet cats out there.
Come on, y'all.
We have faith in y'all. They claim they read all this, that they know all this. Claiming they speaking languages, speaking curses.
Be the first to see it. Be the first to talk about it. The Witchfinder General. Man's
Goddamn right.
Portrayed on the screen.
Let's go another round.
That you flinch. This man showed no mercy in the pursuit and interrogation of his victims. He was called the Witchfinder General.
Witch finding ain't easy. Fuck the trick, get easy. Y'all can get your heads locked, spin away like frizzy. Intelligence agencies trade like seeing what I did lately. Amazing. They not seeing all the sheep grazing. Flaming pins of Josh, get rocked. Mountaintops go flop. Right enough, fight enough. Yet I'm so nice when I explode. Fuck y'all clothes, costume shop roll. Catch info like a stroll. Feel it old, so grab a switch. I'ma scold my foes cause they snitch. Since they can't ruin me, I'ma ruin them. That chopped off head will still spin. Burning witches in they sin. You can't lie, we can't die. I know what y'all said. Just cause flesh decay, but eternally, I don't see it that way. Pave the road clear is what you said. But your cult gonna leave people dead. You claim y'all don't know you. Watch your desires overthrow you. Man fall down, man go boom. Mask wearing like doom. All caps like y'all yelling. That's a rap. Might as well be felons. Y'all words are lepers. On YouTube, acting precious. This the nexus. Feel the sun from the solar plexus. Taste the breakfast. Finding all those devices that detect us. Yo, show respect, cuz.
And what line of business might you be in?
God's business. Witch finding.
Which finding? Oh, that's
Y'all
nice.
be
That's
looking for
very
that next buzz or some hugs. Watch the general pull plugs. Internet warriors caught up in dark corridors. Fiction like Mordor. Should've stayed on the floor. Y'all know no origins. Laugh at orphans, even though we got royal blood coursing. No more horsing. Real life's more important. Y'all speaking curses on yourself. Claiming y'all and no one else. Blast you off the shelf. Burn your whole library. Seen him do it. Look, y'all claim and learn. Reading from the Jewish books. Y'all some cookie crooks. Lips caught up with a hook. Spooky beats drive me wild. Get stabbed from a knife holding child. Old man, old style. Used to pull kelp out the Nile. And I did it with a smile. Fake brews, smell vile. Rock like Hendrix at the aisle. After a while, see gypsies on trial. Yeah, you, the one claiming brew. Unglued and unruly. Expose their actions fully. Call me a bully, but that's fine. This is how you get bullied. Straight from the mind. Burning them. Sweet cats out there. Don't even have faith in y'all. They claim they read all this, that they know all this. Claiming they speaking languages, speaking curses.
All right, that's right. Back on my bullshit. All right. So, I showed up. I'm glad when ain't nobody watching. This usually be the best week. Talking to myself. But yo, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. We're gonna debunk a lot of things that been on your minds, weighing y'all down for like the last decade probably. And for some of you, a lot longer for a couple more of y'all. So here. But yo, it's a lot of crazy shit, man. Like people just like want to be a victim. That's so crazy. But I don't know. We're gonna try to, tear down some false things. Like I said, I'm gonna show something from one of Carrie Love's live. I go over there support her. She definitely puts in the work, right? Knock these niggas down, right? And thing she goes over is this is gonna show how foolish and how much time valuable time people are wasting in their life, right? A lot of valuable time. I know we all fucking be wasting time and shit, right? Because you only get one of these motherfuckers and shit right here, right now. You only get one and make the best of it, right? Some people have a little harder time doing that than others, right? You gotta be there to help them. But we talk about Mr. Harry, Mr. MVP for a hot minute. And so that set the foundation of what we're going to be dealing with today. I actually, now that I think about it, that's going to set the perfect foundation for what we're going to be talking about today, right? What's up, Rennie? I ain't seen you in a while, man. What up? And what I heard, he makes another mistake. He always does, and nobody ever checks him on his shit. On his actually, all the people that would and shit, like he all like, you know what I'm saying? He had to get rid of all them niggas and shit, right? But it's a shame when you don't know any better. I guess he was showboating the other day about how he debunked some PhD scholar or whatever, right? Dude didn't have a PhD in what the fuck he was talking about, for one, right? But Chris made some mistakes, and he tried to discredit this man for saying that he believes in a historical Jesus, right? There has been proof that there was a man named Jesus, right? They crucified and stuff. And Chris had a problem with the man believing that and also believing in a biblical Jesus, right? And the man was trying to, you can tell he's trying to see his angle, like, where are you coming from with this? I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched what he put up on the screen, right? And he killed himself with his own thing, right? As usual, but nobody really catches it and stuff. Right, but hopefully y'all watch me enough and I can show you and you can understand where I'm coming from and you can see it for yourself and you will see this how silly it is, right? How silly and there's nobody coming out with these new discoveries and stuff like this. And I'm a master in a subject, right? And all this stuff, right? Coming out the garbage can, calling itself debunking and all this stuff, right? And most of the stuff is common sense. Now, this man believes in the biblical Jesus, right? So he believes that, you know what I mean, Christ died for his sins, right? And he believed in him, and he gonna live forever, right? But basically, the Bible says that we'll love one another. That's very important, right? And for that to work is one key thing, right? You have to believe. You have to believe, right? And this belief ain't with, it's not with, it doesn't have to be visible. It doesn't have to be physical. You have to believe. That's the key thing. That's the bottom line. You have to believe for it to work. That's with anything. Whether you're dealing with voodoo, whether you're dealing with goddamn North American like religion or whatever, shamanism or whatever, you gotta believe. Witchcraft, whatever you follow, you have to Islam, whatever. You have to believe. That's what makes it work. And I had to think about this, and I was like, he doesn't get it because he's never believed. Right? He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't understand it. Right? Chris told me one day, like, right after Torah nights, directly right after Torah nights. He said, "You ever pray?" Okay. I looked at the phone. I'm like, he said, "I never prayed. I ain't never prayed before." And then he would talk about how he grew up and stuff. His parents were non-believers, not basically pretty much atheists, I would say, right? If I could say that. And I had to think about it. I'm like, that's it. Now, he obviously knew something was wrong because he left what his foundation stood on, right? And looked for something else, right? And we notice people have said it. How he jumps and jumps and jumps and jumps and jumps from this and jumps from that, jumps from this, jumps from that. He has no foundation. And he wants to, because he's never believed, he can't bear witness to the benefits of being a believer in Christ, right? And, you know, he was the Black Power, you know, for the people and all this shit, right? All this bullshit. And I was like, just trying to antagonize this person guest on Sonetta, right? And I was like, nigga, you have to believe. You can believe you don't even have to know about a physical. Even if he didn't exist historically, you still have to believe for it to work. If someone is doing spell work, right? Whether you, what is it, Wiccan or from Wiccan to Santeria, Palomayambe, or whatever, right? You have to believe. That's a key component. You have never believed, so you can never be able to see where the people that believe come from, right? But then that was obvious to me, like, you know what I mean? So the next part is like, he suggested that this man read this book by Chancellor Williams. What is it? The Destruction of a Black Civilization. Awesome book. You read it, like you be like, you know, you never want to put it down, right? It's like watching like a movie. And there's a lot of false information in the book. This book is written in the 70s. at the high light of Afrocentrism, where they wanted to teach Black people to love themselves, give them self-esteem, unquote, to give Black people self-esteem. And what they've done was lie most of the time, right? As I've shown on my channel and stuff over and over and over. Anything from their credentials, the ones that are so-called teaching their credentials, to, you know, it's crazy, right? Y'all go check out my other videos and stuff. You will learn more about that. And in the book, it talks about Islam came in. All right, let me pull this article up. I'm going to pull this article up. Let me pull this article up. Hold on. He said it better than I would say it. All right. All right. Oops. All right. Correcting Chancellor Williams, the structure of Black civilization on Islam. It's a little bigger here. All right. Correcting Chancellor Williams, the structure of Black civilization on Islam. What if Chancellor Williams' book, The Structure of Black Civilizations, was updated 2019? What if the book was updated based on current research from the rise and fall of several African civilizations? The updated version would tackle several conflicting statements regarding the legacy of Islam in West Africa. Chancellor Williams speak laudatory about Islam, stating that the Renaissance in Africa occurred at a time it developed in Europe between 15th and 16th century, and that both in Europe and Africa, Islam sources were the catalyst. Here, Williams credits Islam for bringing about a revival of civilizations and culture throughout West Africa. Yet, in another portion of the book, Williams chronicles the downfall of Ghana civilization with West African, Williams chronicles the downfalls of Ghana's civilization of West Africa, stating that the destruction of the capital of Ghana by Muslims in 1076. With the Islamic invasion of Ghana, Chancellor Williams writes that the African masses, of course, were regarded as infidels, upon whom Muslims sought to carry out forced conversion to Islam. Chancellor Williams' account of the fall of Ghana by Islamic invaders was created much animus towards Islam within the Black conscious community. It is cited to solidify their belief of Islam being a tool of subjugation over Black people. Chris Harris, the same thing you would say about Christianity, right? Moreover, it is hard to reconcile Williams' claim that Islam brought about an intellectual renaissance in West Africa, while simultaneously contributing to the destruction of the important civilization in West Africa. Williams wrote this book in 1973. At that time, the account of the collapse of the Ghana civilization by Muslim invaders was a widely accepted theory in academia. The updated version of his book would include the current research, which starting in 1982, discredits such theory as European colonial propaganda. Y'all see this? You see this? Merry Christmas, Bullet. Built for speed. I said Bullet. But you see this, right? So they're saying that the blackity black y'all, blackity black, wiki black y'all. Them niggas is stealing propaganda from Christians, Europeans, at that. So, Chris, when you want to call somebody a European, right? Like you did vocab below. We can get into vocab below later too. If we got time, we definitely can get into that. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I got on you about that. And you say your daddy even got on you about it. You know how to conduct yourself, trying to be cute instead of just saying what you're trying to say. Right? Now, it seems to be a tool, Islam being a tool of subjugation over black people. Moreover, it is hard to reconcile Williams' claim that Islam brought about an intellectual renaissance in West Africa while simultaneously contributing to the destruction of the important civilization in West Africa. Williams' book was written in 1973, and at that time, the account of the collapse of Ghana by Muslim invaders was widely accepted theory in academia. The updated version of his book would include the current research, which starting in 82 discredits the theory as a European colonial propaganda. In the article, The Conquest That Never Was, Ghana and the Almoravids or something like that. I never learned how to pronounce it. I need to hold on a second.
Almoravids.
All right, that's what we do. 1076 was the major contributor to the collapse of Ghana, right? Wait, hold on. I think I slipped over something. Ghana and the Almoravids, 1076. Historians David C. Conrad and Humphrey J. Fisher determined local oral tradition positive that drought was the major contributor to the collapse of Ghana. Oh, got Nagy in the house. What up, Nagy? What happened, Nagy? What happened? Merry Christmas. All right, I guess he's up in here. Oh, he gets
Hey, how you doing, man? What's up?
Hey, you partying?
Yeah, I got people in the back.
Merry Christmas, Nagy. Yeah, so we get into What up? All right, let me finish reading this thing here. Maybe with the glasses. Okay, where I left off. Oh yeah, the conquest that never was. Ghana and the Amorites. Wait, nah. Where did I end up at? Okay, Humphrey J. Fisher determined local oral tradition posited that drought was the major contributor of the collapse of Ghana. So they're saying that it wasn't any invasion or anything that the Muslims did to bring down Ghana, the civilization of Ghana, but it was a drought. Though their analysis of oral, archaeological, and written records, they could find no evidence at all that Muslim invaders destroyed Ghana. In follow-up work, the Almoravids' conquest of Ghana in the modern historiography of Western Africa, Pika Masonen and Humphrey J. Fisher conclude that there is no direct evidence of any conquest, still less a violent and destructive, of Ghana. They declare the narrative of an Islamic conquest of Ghana to be a myth and a total historical fabrication. tracing the origins of this theory behind the collapse of Ghana, they write, quote, the conquest hypothesis is a European creation. The conquest and the destruction of Ghana by cruel Amerindians, however you say it, could be seen as a historical example of the native impact of Islamic fanaticism, justifying European protection in sub-Saharan Africa. See? In other words, the narrative of Muslim invaders destroying Ghana and seeking to carry out forced conversions was a European invented myth that gained acceptance in academia at the time of Williams' writing, but has since been discredited. So like I keep telling y'all over and over again, these is old books. The majority of them, this a bunch of old niggas that was lying about their credentials, wanted to get to y'all bag. We got Dr. Ben. How did Dr. Ben go in the hole? How about Dr. Ben went in the grave? What do you say? I come from the foothills of the moon or something like that? No. But you went down with Jesus. Sure enough did. Went down with Jesus. Yes, sir. All these things, they tell you all this stuff all day. Our goddess Isis and Ra and all this crazy ass shit. Guess what? They ass going down with Jesus. This faithful God they would, right? I hope they might well hop on and talk with you. I'm here, right? So all right. Tracing the origins. Okay. Where I left off. Okay. If published in the contemporary era, Williams' account of the destruction of civilization would not include the narrative of an Islamic destruction of Ghana that has been at the source of so much of the Black conscious community, and it was towards Islam. Instead, he would focus more on his historically collaborated claim that Islamic sources were the catalyst for a renaissance in Africa. Yet members of the Black conscious community who continue to promulgate the narrative of an Islamic destruction of Ghana civilization should know they are repeating a myth designed to justify European colonialism and is as much fictional as a story as White Egypt, White building the Great Wall of Zimbabwe, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, take your pick. And my man leaves the sources right here. Wait, maybe I can put this, highlight it, put it in the chat for y'all. My mouse gonna act crazy? Of course it is. All right, y'all can see that shit on the screen. Y'all can just copy that motherfucker down. But all right. So as we see here, like Chris, like I keep telling you about these books, and these people are gonna take these books, like they're trying to take these books for like another 50 years, without any updates, without any corrections and stuff. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And they look at these books as Bibles. The Afrocentric look at these books as Bibles. And they keep it alive. A lot of them don't know any better. They keep it alive. Some know better, like Mr. Harris here, but choose to push the falsehood to get the attention that they need, right? But faith, Mr. Harris, faith goes a long way. Long way. So link. Yeah, drop the link up in there. Everybody will come on. Then you mute it out. But
yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm
you still here?
Yeah,
So,
I'm still here.
You know what? Check this out here. Let's get into this. Sister Cherry did last night. You're gonna like this one, Nate. You're gonna like this one. Yep. Sister Cherry. You ever heard of this guy? Alexander Hislop?
Who? Nope.
All right. We're going to learn about Alexander Hislop today, right? And this is going to run right through the behinds of all the rest of the Afrocentric, Sonneterites, and all that stuff that they just continue. They're going to get their information from the white man. This black as they want to be. It's not coming from the smart ones. They coming from the what's homeboy name that down with Sonnetter and them, the Jewish dude, Harry Rosenberg. That's that. No, the Harry Rosenberg. That's the dude from 98.7. I said Harry Rosenberg. Those of y'all that's from like New York area, y'all know what I'm talking about. This shit, yo, like this nigga crazy. Damn, what's his name? It's something like that, though. It's something like that, right? Like they get their information from this, like these people that are crazy, like they're the quacks. Like normal academia don't accept none of that bullshit. Like these are people that got kicked out of like the school. Like they on their senior year, they about to get their doctorate and stuff, then they just get kicked out. Like we done told you about that stupid shit. Right? He's like one of these type of guys, like, right? He came up with all this weird shit out of his ass. But anyway, let's go. Let's play this here. Shout out to Sister Cherry. Wow, this thing looks crazy. Oh, there we go.
Hated everything about Christmas. And remember, I've spoken about this man for quite, off and on, right? And I even did a hangout on this man. Alexander Hislop has, I'm going to try to say this as nice as I can. Alexander Hislop has written so many books, so many lies. It's just downright ridiculous. And he has been debunked. I mean, debunked. From well.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Cherry Love put her channel on the line. For anybody that can show you what cryptos, how she put it. I don't want to misquote it. Anybody, I'll show it after this thing. I'll show it after this. Don't stay tuned for that. Those y'all want Cherry to close up her channel. Stop telling y'all the truth. Y'all get y'all chance and shit. So we gonna put the shit up there.
That you probably haven't heard of. Well-known apologists to apologists that you probably haven't heard before. He's been debunked by everybody. And unfortunately,
get him, Cherry.
Reason people run to his foolishness. They run to his foolishness and they believe his foolishness. Right? Now, let me show you something. I'm just going to go through just a little bit of him. So Alexander Hislop, he was born in 1807 to 1865. That's when he died. Was a free church of Scotland minister. Now keep that in mind. That's going to be important. Later on in his biography. So known for his
Get him,
Cherry. Of the Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church does have issues within their doctrine. That is true. However, he used them as a scapegoat to push a lot of his crazy little lies. I mean, it's just horrible. And Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, I would say Hebrew Israelites, every well-known cult that you have heard of, Mormonism, they ride on his guard. They really do. But I digress from that. So anyway, he was the son of Stephen Hislop, who died in 1837. Watch this. A Mason. By occupation and an elder of the Relief Church. That should already be a red flag to you. Right? Who else did we find out that was a Freemason?
I think Cherry made an error right there.
Ellen G. White, Alistair.
Yeah, I think she made an error right there. But he's talking about, I think it's talking about like regular Mason, like stonemason. I think that's what he's talking about, not Freemason. Could be wrong, but I don't know.
Probably. I think Helen Blavatsky, I don't know if she was an Eastern.
She laid it down, though. She laid it down like all these niggas is shit.
Or not, but I know she had some attachment with the Freemasons as well. These kind of folk. And they drum up all kind of crazy stuff, especially they place hateful things, a bunch of lies about what? About the Bible. Okay? The restoration movement. And Pastor Damon last night, shout out to him. He was speaking last night about the restoration movement. These people horrible, right? This is where one of the avenues, because there's more avenues to false doctrine. But these are one of the false doctrine avenues that literally put out a whole lot of lies about what? Thank you, Mama Millicent. Oh, thank you for sending me that prayer. That put out a lot of lies about Christ, about the church, about the days that Christ is being celebrated and worshiped, and so on. And I'm going to show you a small snippet of that.
Yeah. He said, can you show me? This is what she had said. I think she put a saying on the line. Can you show me paganism in the Christmas story in the Bible? And you can't. It's all about Jesus, nigga. They ain't talking about no taboos. They ain't talking about no goddamn Heru. None of that shit. It's all about motherfucking Jesus. Oh, excuse my language. Acting up. On Christmas at that.
I'm sure Brother BK, if he's still around, and SOC, if they still around, they will definitely know on the second part. They know about this, but I know about the second bit of evidence I'm going to show you.
Excuse my language, Christian.
About this, because they did research on it, but I'm not going to give it to you right now. Now look at what this is. Just a little bit about him. Alexander Hislop was born and raised in Duns, Berwickshire. He was for a time a parish schoolmaster of Wick Catholicism, whatever that is. In 1831, he married James Pearson. He was for a time editor of the Scottish Guardian newspaper. As a prohibition.
What up, BK?
And he joined the Free Church of Scotland.
This echo?
After disruption of 1803. He was ordained in 1804.
Not sure what I could do about
that. Free Church, Abera, where he became a senior minister in 1864. So he died in what? Oh, he died a year later, so he wasn't there long. He died of a paralysis.
Anybody else hearing echo?
And Abera the next year.
Let me see. Listen to it on my phone.
After being ill for about 2 years. He wrote several books. His most famous was The Two Babylons. Everybody should be familiar with this line book, right? That's where a lot of this great stuff comes from.
Yep, it come right out from this thing.
Romans and the origins, right? Where he downs a lot of the things about the church. And then it says here, right? This book is initially published in
it is an echo.
As a was great design and was great revised and expanded and released the book.
Okay, I can fix this here. Wait, check this out here. I'm gonna start it back. I mean, hopefully it goes away. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Audio echo cancellation is on. maybe that. Turn it back on. Try this. Let's try it again. See what happens.
In this book, Hislop argues that the Catholic Church was a Babylonian mystery cult and pagan. Now, here's the thing. Does the Bible tell you that? It doesn't.
You still hear it?
Now, does the Roman Catholic Church probably play a part? Maybe, right? But we have to wait till the rest of these things unfold, right? But a lot of these people have jumped the gun and started accusing other people, right? And again, I know there's some problems in the Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church's doctrine, but again, we can't go out here because we disagree with doctrine. That doesn't
Yeah, you hear echo?
Right? I digress.
Yeah, I hear an echo.
You're probably but Protestants worship the true Jesus.
It's stuff.
Yeah. So you won't follow them as a council there, because who knows? We're gonna have to we'll take what we don't.
Yeah.
What if you had a couch? Would you get rid of the couch?
What about?
No, I wouldn't.
So then we would just sell the whole table at that point?
No, I would just wear it.
What about now?
We'll give you some pointers here. Constantine brought these bishops together to get their
You hear one now?
act together. Constantine literally had held the Council of Nicaea, and what did they do?
You still hear it?
Yeah, you can still hear it. I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's strange that's doing that though. That's real strange. I mean, shit. Let me switch things here. What's that? Damn.
Question about Constantine, but I will give you some pointers here. Constantine brought these bishops together to get their act together. Constantine literally had held the Council of Nicaea, and what did they discuss? The deity of Christ, right? Debunked Arius, right? Who was saying that Christ was created. They discussed the Pascha, right, with the Christian Passover, which is Resurrection Sunday, or some would call it Easter. And also, he instituted the Lord's Day as a day of rest for Christians. He wasn't thinking about nobody else, right? And of course, in I want to say in 331 or 313 AD, he passed the Edict of Malum.
You still hear it?
Thanks. I like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be an echo
Hold on.
just because of the way it is.
That's pretty neat. So you can just lay it on your back.
Yeah, I don't hear it now on my phone.
That's neat. Taylor?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I see it came after the fact. So again, Constantine did not orchestrate, did not change the Lord's Day or the Sabbath to the Lord's Day or the Lord's Day to the Sabbath. He didn't do that. Constantine did not add books to the Bible or take away books to the Bible.
You hear this, y'all?
Constantine, all these other crazy stuff that you
I'm gonna
hear
have to
about
back it up.
Constantine.
Yeah, I hear it.
Massage heating thing.
That's nice.
Isn't that neat? I can
Yeah.
lay it on my
This life.
All right, let me back this up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, I do.
Again, can't go out here and read the doctrine that doesn't give us the right to body. Right? I digress. But Protestants worship the true Jesus. Notice he said that. And the true God. He believes the Roman Catholic religious practices are pagan practices that were grafted onto true Christianity during the reign of Constantine. Okay, see, that's already a flaw. Again, I don't want to go through a long-winded situation about Constantine, but I will give you some pointers here.
And look, you notice how I say citation needed because none of that shit is true. Like, you know what I mean? So this man, he came up with all this shit out of his head that, oh, the Roman Catholic Church is the great Babylon that's in the Bible. And we all heard that shit before. Like, we all heard that. We all heard that before. We all heard it before. And how many of us have repeated this? And this is where it comes from. It comes from this man, Alexander Hyslop.
Constantine brought these bishops together to get their act together. Constantine literally had held the Council of Nicaea, and what did they discuss? The deity of Christ, right? Debunked Arius, right? Who was saying that Christ was created. They discussed the Pascha, right? The Christian Passover, which is Resurrection Sunday, or some would call it Easter.
This is a there was a woman on Cartoon Cats channel, and she brought up the Council of Nicaea and all that stuff. Now, I had Cherry on my show before talking about that, and she was mowing that stuff all down when she made Ramel look crazy. Ramel looked like a damn fool that night. It's crazy, yo. So this is the originator of all these different thoughts and stuff. It's funny when you get to it. She's gonna read a lot about it.
He instituted the Lord's Day as a day of rest for Christians. He wasn't thinking about nobody else, right? And of course, in I want to say in 331 or 313 AD, he passed the Edict of Milan. And 325, the Council of Nicaea came after the fact. So again here, Constantine did not orchestrate, did not change the Lord's Day or the Sabbath to the Lord's Day or the Lord's Day to the Sabbath. He didn't do that. Constantine did not add books to the Bible or take away books to the Bible. Constantine, all these other crazy stuff that you hear about Constantine did not do. But again, Mr. Alexander Hyslop puts out this lie and says that he did. See what I'm saying? Right? Now, I digress off of that. Then the merger between the Roman state religion and the adoration of the mother and the child transferred to Christianity. That didn't happen. Mary had already had Jesus, and Christians already knew about Mary, mother of Jesus. Everybody knew about Jesus. And again, this is why Christians were following who? The Lord Jesus Christ. See what I'm saying? This is the problems that we're having, and this is the garbage that we're hearing today. Right? But people don't like facts. They love fiction, and they love to run with lies because the lie is more exciting, right? To grab people's ears versus the truth, right? All right, so continue. Merging Christian characters with pagan mythology, which did not happen. The goddess was renamed Mary. And Jesus was renamed Jupiter Poor, Jupiter the boy. See what I'm saying? See, y'all see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Look at your screen. I'm not making this up. I'm literally reading this to you off the screen. This is exactly what people are running with today. Hyslop believed that the goddess in Rome was Venus, and Fortuna was the Roman name of the more ancient Babylonian cult of Ishtar. See how he's conflating stuff? But I digress. Whose origin began with a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman named Semiramis. Right? And then, of course, next one he's going to come with? Watch this. According to Hyslop, Semiramis was a exceedingly beautiful woman who gave birth to a son named Tammuz. Y'all should be familiar with this. I know y'all heard this garbage before. Was instrumental as the queen and the wife of Nimrod, the founder of Babylon. First of all, Semiramis and Nimrod are not from the same time. Nimrod is all the way back in the BC, right? A man named Nimrod, and I don't know when Nimrod became a god. I guess they made one out of him. But I digress off of that. And Semiramis is from later on AD. So when do they meet? They don't. Right? And as you can see right here, already what he's already trying to reconstruct. What is he trying to reconstruct with this lie? The virgin birth. Already trying to, I just, it's sickening. But again, I digress. So again, he says, and complete with pseudo what? Virgin birth. See, the virgin birth, which is targeting what? The birth of Christ. Now, did the Bible tell you any of this? Is he finding any sources from the biblical text? No. Where did Alexander Hislop get this from? Don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. The figment of his imagination. I don't know. Listening to demons, maybe. I'm not sure. But again, here, this ain't biblical. This ain't none of this here biblical, right? The virgin birth ain't got nothing to do with this. Mary already had Jesus. Everything regarding the virgin birth has been done. The angel spoke to Mary. Joseph took him to Egypt. All of this went down. Where are you getting this from, sir? And notice something, none of this go back to primary sources. This is why Mr. Alexander Hislop has been thoroughly debunked by every theologian and every scholar, biblical scholar, and even biblical archaeologists.
And who tells these stories? Malachi Z. York, the goddamn Nation of Islam. He's a real Israelite. What's that dude that wrote Behold the Pale Horse and shit? That's where you find all this shit at.
Yeah, that's that Cooper guy. I remember him.
Yeah, William Cooper or something like that. Yep.
William Cooper. He wasn't entirely wrong, though.
Just who have dealt with these areas, and they will tell you for a fact this man is straight up lying. He made us as a figment of his imagination, and this don't go nowhere back to the Bible. But people still go around here today pushing this.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Harris.
This is a problem. This is a very big problem. And a lot of folks don't want to hear the truth because they enjoy the lie.
Yep.
That's not right. This is not right. Right? So this is one of the examples that I wanted to show you. Right? What SOC said earlier. From the chat. Where you gonna find the paganism? Where you gonna find all the lies? Outside the Bible, behind the false doctrine. That's where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. Trying to conflate the word of God with their own imagination. That's not doing biblical research.
Hey, Necro Nikki.
That's just mixing lie with truth. The virgin birth is
Thank you.
Yeah, it is true. The virgin birth, that is, the Bible confirms that, but it doesn't confirm this. No, not at all. That's a problem. But again, I can't make decisions for you. My job is just to bring you the facts, right? And hopefully you'll go and search these things out for yourself, right? Now, let's go a little bit further down. Just a little bit more, two more paragraphs, and then I'm gonna get this other part here.
BK, if you're still here, didn't she say you don't want to did a lot of research on this?
That the cult and worship of Semiramis.
BK, if you still listening, I think Sherry mentioned you as did a lot of research on this guy. If I'm not mistaken. Come on, Sherry, continue whipping their ass.
Spread globally. Her name changing with the culture in Egypt. She was Isis. Now we got Egyptology in here. This is crazy. What you say, BK? There's not one single piece of writing historical evidence from anyone from antiquity that directly links Nimrod and Semiramis together in any way. There is nothing in the apocryphal. I know, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell them. But listen, brother BK, let me talk to you for 2 seconds. These people are still running with this lie that has been thoroughly debunked by other apologists before us, bro. That's what I'm saying. You're exactly right. Y'all bringing out a lot of truth in that chat. Let's see, what did Corey say? Amen, SOC, if we stop worshiping and thanking God for Christ on Christmas to make way for an idol to be worshipped means that Christ is under that idol. My God is not. And he's above every name. Amen, Corey. What else did you say, Brother BK? There's no mention of them in any Hebraic Jewish writing. Amen. Including the Talmud. Amen. Not even Josephus, the famous Jewish historian, mentions Semiramis being Nimrod's wife. I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. But this man don't slap this together because it's an interesting read. And people are running with this place.
Once again,
how many times has been thrown up as an argument by, like, for instance,
what she just said? This another fool to do something together. That's a good read, and the people gonna run with it.
Israelites thinking that they know something, right? But they claim that we away from the white man, but you. I digress.
Exactly. That part. We waiting for the white man. We got our own teachers. Your teachers learn from these crazy crackers like this motherfucker right here. Yo, this is hilarious, yo. This is just too much. This shit got me tickled to death over here.
What else does he say?
But you were laughing with me, that's all. Thank y'all this shit. We got this deep knowledge. This is direct from our elders. What was that motherfucking name? That old nigga that be on Sound Letter? Dr. Henry Smalls or something Smalls or whatever. The weird kooky ass niggas and shit like that. Oh man, teachers from our master teachers that learn from this motherfucker and shit.
What else he says right here? He says this. Hislop attempts to show the cult and the worship of Semiramis spread globally. Her name changing with the culture. In Egypt, she was Isis. In Greece and Rome, she was called Venus or Athena. And a host of other names, but was always praised to and central to the faith, which was based on Babylonian mystery religion. According to Hislop, Constantine, though claiming to convert to Christianity, remained pagan but named the gods and the goddesses with Christian names to merge the two faiths for political advantage. That didn't happen.
We heard all this shit before.
Constantine's endorsement of the tradition was turning point for the early Christianity. In 313, Constantine issued the Edict of Milan, legalizing Christian worship. The emperor became a great patron of the Christian church, and set a precedent for the position of the Christian emperor with the church and notion of Orthodox Christendom and ecumenical councils that would be followed for centuries as the state church of the Roman Empire. You see how he feels? A little bit of lie with a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Not a little bit of lie, a whole lot of lie with a little bit of truth. You see how they murky the waters? This is how they do. You see what I'm saying? And again, as Brother BK just stated, and I'm stating to you, this ain't in Jewish writings. This is, he's conflating stuff. But unfortunately, people are running with this garbage, and they use stuff from his book as arguments against us to what?
Yup.
Veer you away from Christ. Christ has nothing to do with none of this.
No, learn this shit from a nut. This is even crazier, yo. Because this covers like mad cults. This like you can wipe out mad cult doctrine just this off of this. Half they shit all come back to this motherfucker. You get the occult people talking that shit, right? And they be like, well, your shit go back to this old ass Christian motherfucker. The Hebrew Israelites and shit. Oh, the great whore of Babylon's the United States and the Roman Catholic Church. Then you got that shit for some white man. Shit. You got that shit for some old white man. Get the fuck out of here. Yup. Those crazy militia motherfuckers and shit too. They believe in that bullshit too. This shit all come back to this motherfucker. And this nigga just came up with this shit at the top of his motherfucking head. And watch, you can read some other shit that's gonna put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. 313, Constantine passed Edict of Milan. The little bit of truth that didn't happen. But all the rest of this,
get their ass, Terry.
That's not factual information. This is a problem. What I digress. Now, let me show you this. I want y'all to read this, listen to this.
Yeah, this is it here.
I'm not going to read all of it.
But
this is also in regarding to Alexander Hislop and what he does. And other Christian apologists are confirming what I'm saying. PK is already pretty much backing me up in what I'm showing you right now. But listen to what it says here. This was from February 8th, 2016. This is a Bible discussion in regard to what Mr. Alexander Hislop has done. Watch this. A lot of anti-Christmas, anti-Easter, anti-Roman Catholics remarks on the form on the what? The Hisloptes, that's what they call them, who believe the teaching of Alexander Hislop or indoctrinated by individuals influenced by Alexander Hislop's writing. I am definitely not a pro-Roman Catholic church, but my discussion with them centers upon the Bible and not the works of the ignoramus who distorted facts to arrive at his conclusions. Therefore, I would never repeat his foolishness to a Roman Catholic to convince them that the teachings of the Roman Catholic.
Yep, now you see that? And that's what these niggas make you do. They'll make you memorize this bullshit about the Roman Catholic Church, the 5 horns, the 7 horns, shit is this and that, and all this bullshit, right? And have you go run your mouth to some people just to insult them, to insult their religion. No matter what they doing, God don't tell you to go do that shit. Jesus don't tell you to go do that shit. No, they don't. You never heard Jesus said, go over there and go fuck with them pagans over there and go fuck with their ass and shit. Tell them that they're the devil. They ain't that, nope. You won't catch them doing it. Won't catch them doing it. Right? But these niggas have you going out there spreading this shit across the world. Some shit that some nigga this crazy just come up with some shit. Like that motherfucker I had on this. I was on somebody's channel the other day. My Cartoon Cat channel the other day. This motherfucker talking about he came up with the whole Israelite doctrine on his own. Then after I proceeded to break his behind down, then he can say, well, I learned that from the brothers that I've been around and shit. I was like, whoa, I thought you learned all this shit on your own. That's why you hanging out with camp niggas if you ain't no camp nigga. See, everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
Church there is some
Sherry.
But watch this. I will make my argument from scripture, what you're supposed to be doing in the first place. But I digress. I don't agree with the Roman Catholic theology in regard to particular doctrine, such as the nine justification by faith alone, sola scriptura, as well as purgatory or sacerdotal system, perpetual virginity of Mary, the Mass, and other significant doctrinal problems. However, I have some Roman Catholic friends that I love and I believe are born again. And I can talk to them about some of these issues without alienating them. Because I don't use poor logic and the works of ignorant men to approach them. In addition, I know that cult members with much worse doctrine than the Roman Catholic Church use Alexander Hislop's conclusion to impugn Roman Catholicism. Chief among those are Armstronites. This is where you get your Hebrew roots, your Hebrew Israelites, right? The United Church of God, Restored Church of God, Philadelphia Church of God, and the Living Church of God. Who else? The Jehovah's Witnesses. Some dark Hebrew roots movement organization fall into the same category who use Alexander Hislop.
See? Jehovah's Witnesses use the shit too. They use the shit too. That's a Roman Catholic Church, you motherfuckers. Why the Roman Catholics over there like, what is these niggas talking about? You're a pagan. And shit, they don't know what the fuck the Roman Catholics is looking at them just like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. They can't explain nothing to you either. Because you've been indoctrinated by Mr. Hislop.
Ironic that the wolves are identifying the RCC, the Roman Catholic Church, as a wolf. Don't forget the Seventh-day Adventists too. They try to too. While they themselves are wolves. How another wolf call another wolf out? Make it make sense. Wow.
Yup. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, that's what he said. Or maybe I should say, howl like a wolf. Alexander Hislop was a Scottish clergyman who wrote a book called The Two Babylons in 1853. The basis of his book was to prove that the Roman Catholic Church was related to the worship of Nimrod, his nymphomaniac wife Saram, and their son Talmud, who was supposedly a reincarnation of Nimrod. By extension, Protestants are also implicated in this mixture of paganism and Christianity by many Hislopyites, especially the aforementioned cults. Generally, the accusations related specifically to Christmas and Easter when it comes to criticism level at Protestants. But included a wide variety of Roman Catholics' specific practice when these criticisms are leveled against the Roman Catholicism. As former Armstrongite, Hislop also he was from What? I didn't know that. Wait a minute, y'all give me 2 seconds. Whoa. So wait a minute. As a former, let me make sure I'm reading this right. As a former Armstrongite, right? That's Armstronganism. Hislop's book, Two Babylons, was very important to forming my prejudice. Oh, he was a former Armstrongite. What did he say? Hislop's book, The Two Babylons, was very important to me forming my prejudice against the Roman Catholicism and the Protestantism of all types. So why Hislop is claiming that he's for Protestantism? Actually, he's what? He's banging on Protestant Christians. So he ain't just banging on the Roman Catholic Church. He banging on you.
Because he want everybody under him.
Us. See how that work? You see? Okay. All right. So what else does it say? Protestants of all types. And then he says, go back because I lost my place. Protestants of all types. Armstrongite rejected the Christianity of all believers outside of their organization. Alexander Hislop was probably one of the worst that I have ever read. He tries to connect all of the paganism to worship of Nimrod and Semiramis. Y'all remember that conversation between James White and Ricard, right?
Right? I know y'all
right?
remember that.
I know y'all
right?
remember that,
Back
right?
in 2016.
Back in 2016.
And then connects that system to the Roman Catholic Church. The logic he uses is abominable. And he misquotes references in order to make his claim. He is academically dishonest and his work has no credibility.
Like a couple other people and stuff we know.
For instance, Nimrod and Semiramis didn't even live in the same century.
Well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. Have mercy on them.
Just like I told y'all.
Just like I told y'all.
Listen.
Let me blow this up.
Really see.
So y'all can really see.
Right?
Okay. Right?
So he says, for instance,
Nimrod and Semiramis didn't even live in the same
so I
century.
think that renders
the possibility of them having a child is pretty much too nil.
I think reproduction requires two partners who exist at the same time as each other. He claims that the Roman Catholic version of Mary was actually Semiramis, which is pretty hard to believe since Mary is considered to be a perpetual virgin. And this is good apologetics right here. So wait a minute. How could Semiramis, who's supposed to be AKA Mary, be married to Nimrod, and they birthed a child when the Roman Catholic Church doesn't even believe that she had another child or had other kids after she had Jesus? So what you think Alexander Hislop is calling Jesus? He's really trying to call Jesus Talmud. Right? See how these people lie? But I digress. Listen to the facts. Let's keep
Chris over in the corner yelling, "It's Heru! It's Heru!"
So let me read that again. For instance, Nimrod and Semiramis didn't even exist or live in the same century.
So I think that to render the possibility of them having a child is pretty much non-involved. I think reproduction requires two partners who exist at the same time. He claims that the Roman Catholic version of Mary was actually Semiramis, which is pretty hard to believe since Mary is considered to be a perpetual virgin, and Semiramis was a nymphomaniac with many lovers.
Does this sound familiar?
I digress.
He believes that Nimrod was an ugly black man. Let me drink some water.
See? This is where y'all learn y'all shit from.
Oh, Lord.
Ah, man.
Ooh, and I'm up here by myself.
These niggas listening to the goddamn KKK.
God bless you, man. I didn't see you come in.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Chris Harris, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
That's already recorded. And it's on the screen. I didn't know that was sitting there. But this is what Alexander Hislop did. So not only is he a poor scholar,
nothing goes back
to
any resources, but he was a racist. Notice something common about these cults. Ellen G. Wright, she was a racist. Who else? Albert Bibbins, he's a racist. And then
okay, Nate.
He was a racist.
I'm just saying it now.
Helen Blavatsky.
Not to throw her up in there too.
And so Alexander Hislop was a racist too.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just bringing. Don't y'all get mad at me. I'm bringing y'all the facts. Okay. For those who are running with this, you running with a person that was crazy, schizophrenic, and he was a racist too. Right? Didn't know what he was talking about. Listen, let me highlight that because I don't want y'all thinking that I just said that off a jump start, just to sound good. Okay? Right there, in that beautiful turquoise, right there. Okay? Look at your screen.
Yep.
Right? Alexander believed that Nimrod was an ugly black man.
That's where y'all get y'all shit from. That's your granddaddy, motherfuckers.
And also
that's your goddamn granddaddy.
Due to the scam information available about him. He claims that Babylonians practice confession that Roman Catholics like Roman Catholics.
Hit the like button, y'all. Shit.
He actually relates to Greece and not Babylon.
He taught that church steeples are actually phallic symbols.
Where we heard that from? Mr. Nasty, you got some explaining to do.
Dirty.
Howard came down in that big ass UFO. The UFO that you said was a little green orb. Then you said it was like a big old black spaceship the size of a house. Did they teach you this? Did they give you the Alexander Hyslop? Doctrine? This week is all that surrounding shit. You know that Judas better not lie. You got all this shit from Alexander Hyslop. Hit the like button and shit.
So the steeples on top of y'all churches, Protestants, not just the Roman Catholicism, not just the Roman Catholicism, no, not just the Roman Catholics. He's saying back here, the steeples on our churches is really men's penis.
Yo, nigga, you know you're Judah Nasty. Was you trying to teach that shit, Judah Nasty? That's the penis. It's the penis. Jesus' penis. Remember that? Judah Nasty? Nasty son of a bitch. God damn. It's the penis. Jesus' penis. Then Judah. Don't lie, Judah Nasty. He said his slop light. His slop light. His slop light.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Y'all still gonna use his stuff?
And this is the same
man that still lies.
Yeah, right, man. Your gramps.
He lied because he said that's from Ishtar. And then he lied about Christmas and dedicating it to Nimrod, who's the ugly black man who Ceramics gave birth to, aka Tammuz. Okay. All right then now. Okay. I know this is hard to hear, but this is what folk is using against you. This is what they're basing their so-called facts off of. Why you shouldn't be worshiping Christians. And the Bible already told you this is not so. And again, as Brother SOC just explained to you, in order to get to what? The myths about Christmas, you got to go behind the false doctrine. Okay?
Yep.
All right then. Let's keep going. I know people don't shut up now. Listen.
Watch this, y'all. I ain't talking about you, body of Christ. I'm talking about these folks that are made up stuff, right? So watch this. He claims that the Babylonian practice of confession, like the Roman Catholics do, but the reference that he gave actually relates to Greece and not Babylon. He taught that church steeples are actually the phallic symbol, which is the male sex organ, basically the male penis of a man, and that the church bells actually relates to the male testicles.
Well, I mean, damn, that's the first. I didn't know that one. This shit. Yeah, the bells. I can hear them now. I can hear them in the school now and shit. You know the church, the damn Christians. You know the steeple that they have in front of the church. That's the rod. That's that's a brother's ride. And you know the bell that they be ringing? And what they be doing? They be jumping up and down on the bell. That's the brother balls, huh? They wicked, huh? They wicked. They putting a ride right in the middle of the church. I remember they used to teach because the garments that the Levites had, the garments they supposed to wear, or the Israelites. I don't know how they took the Levite garment and made it a garment for all Israel, right? But they got a split on the side. You got the four corners. You know what I'm saying? You got the split, right? And the split is so you can kick when you fighting, like in battle. That also you was able to kick. That was taught.
This dude is sick.
Get that real Hebrew Israelite shit over here, boy.
Pray for me, because I'm the only one up here. I'm by myself, and I got to handle this.
So you know I want to snap,
but I gotta stay cool. So pray for me, sis.
Is actually the church
bells
are the male
testicles.
I can't remember
believing this as an Armstronganism,
right? When using
Armstronganism.
I was taught that
Protestants and
Catholics
were basically giving God the finger
through these steeples
attached to
their
churches.
Unreal.
I don't want to post.
Please don't make me have to post that. Please don't make me have to get the finger. Y'all, basically, your middle finger.
And if you
place all the rest of your fingers down,
they're basically saying
our church
is not only
the male penis, basically us saying the F word to God.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so you
still think these people are factual? And this is what Israelites, Seventh-day Adventists, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, every
Judah Nasty,
they use this type of
garbage
as
arguments against why.
Right? Penis. That nigga, that's a nasty son of a bitch, yo.
Just like Alexander Hislop.
Somebody go get Judah Nasty, that nasty son of a bitch, and have him explain this shit right here. You better explain this shit, Mr. Judah Nasty. You better explain this motherfucking shit right here, boy. Yeah, damn. Penis. Remember that shit? Yo, we got some of them videos, yo. Penis, yo. Yo, that's what we gonna do tonight. That's what we gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Right after this, I'm gonna find them now.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monet. I'm gonna need your prayers. I'm gonna need
y'all
you.
pray for me.
Y'all pray for me because I'm up here by myself.
And I got to
be cool because I really want to go off.
That's right.
Right.
But that ain't gonna do me no good
because I want you to hear. I want you to see. I want you to hear clearly what these people are following after. Okay. What they basing their claims off from.
These are some
sick-minded folks.
Yup.
Does this sound like they of God to you?
Hell to no.
I digress.
I'm gonna let you answer that, but I'm gonna back away. Let me keep going.
It's only a little bit left.
Watch this.
Hislop
claim
that all pagan religions came from Nimrod and Semiramis worship. The logic he uses involve finding a similarities, right? Buzzword, right? Similarities, something similar between one pagan god and Nimrod, right? Usually based on some correlation, right? And then finding a similarity between the pagan god and another pagan god, and assuming they were both Nimrod. By using this method, he connected many pagan gods from all over the world to Nimrod. The logic would be something like this. Bill wears a red shirt and blue jeans. Bob wears a red shirt and khakis. Jim wears a green shirt and khakis. Conclusion, Jim is Bill. That's how Alexander thought. That's how he came up. This is his logic right here. Bible don't work like that. So Bill.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna put none of that shit. I'll put it in another video. I'll put it in another video.
Bob wears a red shirt and khakis. Jim wears a green shirt and khakis. These are three different people. But then in Alexander's Hislop's mind, they're all Jim is really Bill. See what I'm saying? And Jim ain't got nothing to do with Bill. Ain't got nothing to do with Bill. Is wearing a green shirt. And Jim is wearing a green shirt. He's not wearing blue jeans. He's not wearing blue jeans. Bill is wearing a red shirt. Bill is wearing a red shirt and blue jeans. The only similar to them that both have a shirt on, and they both wearing pants, but they're wearing two different kind of pants. But Alexander his mind didn't think like that. His mind was they're all the same. So Jim is really big. That's his thinking. Right? So that's pretty much the logic of Alexander Hislop uses. Like I said previously, he also misquotes his references to prove his point. So he was academically dishonest. His work has been utterly discredited. Christians of any moral collaborator. Sorry, I've been reading a lot. Whatsoever should not refer to Alexander Hislop's nonsense to convince Roman Catholics that Roman Catholicism is wrong.
See that?
Rather they should use scripture to prove Roman Catholicism is wrong. If something, not just Roman Catholicism or whatever cult is out there, don't use this man's foolishness.
See? Go to that shit. Oh, it's astrology. It's nothing but astrology. He never know because he never believed. Like I said in the beginning, he never believed.
Right? Even about Christmas or whatever you disagree with that's in a theological way. Don't use garbage like this. That's what the author of this article is telling. Now, am I banging on Roman Catholicism right now? No, I'm not. Right? Because he banged on us. He not only is he banging on the Roman Catholic Church, but he's banging on Protestants. He's banging on Christianity. Period. So your church is a man's middle part. And if you got church bells, oh, Father God, this is terrible. I think that Protestants use arguments like this against Roman Catholicism because they aren't very literate in scripture. Don't get mad at what he's saying because that is true. I've heard it for myself. I heard somebody try to use this garbage and I had to check them hard. And by the time I was done, they never used it again. Okay? Don't make this mistake. They're very illiterate in scripture. Or perhaps they themselves don't believe justification by faith alone. If that's true, they don't understand Christianity well enough to refute not just Roman Catholicism. I'm going to broaden the spectrum, but anything that goes against Scripture itself. Okay? He's targeting Roman Catholicism. I'm not. I'm targeting all that go against Scripture. Okay?
Yeah, Cherry.
Now, hold on. On that central issue between us, I suggest reading James White's Roman Catholic Controversy if this is the case. Now, another
I don't want to suggest nobody go read nothing about James White. And that'd be another video. That'd be another whole video.
issue is the
issue
misunderstanding of Revelation 17. A typical
misunderstanding
is that the great prostitute is talking about the Roman Catholic Church. No, it's not. I thought that at once, but it's not. Okay. Stop lying on these people.
You lying. They lying.
That's dangerous. And they're using the word of God to do it. This is madness. However, if that's true, then Protestants are the daughters of the great prostitute. So if you gonna hit them, you might as well hit yourself. If the Roman Catholic Church is the great whore, then we are the daughters of that great whore. Why? Because Protestantism, the Great Reformation that happened, a separation that happened 500 years ago. A lot of those people came out. A lot of those people came out of what? The Roman Catholic Church. Right? Now, I don't want to go through all of that. Now, I don't want to go through all of that. Y'all should know the Great Reformation and all that other, the separation from the Catholic Church. But if you're going to deem them as evil, the Roman Catholic Church, make sure you include yourself, Protestants. See what I'm saying? You see what this mess caused? You see what it happens?
Yep, make an ass out of you.
That's why it pays to tell the truth. But I digress off of that. However, if that's true, the Protestants are the daughters of the great prostitute. That doesn't void too well for Protestants. You play right into the hands of cults. When you make that claim, Armstronganism believes that both the Roman Catholics and the Protestants are part of the Babylon and are both equally corrupt. I've been researching a partial preterist in this regard. And I am convinced that the great prostitute was actually he believes that it was the Jewish nation. I'm not confirming that either. Whose consorts with the Roman.
See, really what this guy is doing is getting everybody else out the way. Just like Judenasty was trying, right? Just like what all these other groups are trying. They're trying to get everybody else out the way. Like they did with GMS when the YouTube started to pop off. Like IHUPK, IUIC. They all knew Tahar. They were all cool with Tahar. And just sort of out of the blue, now they see Tahar was booming on there, like before everybody. And they try to get his ass out the way. Talking down on doctrine that they know they believe in. And they just don't want to say it publicly. And GMS will say it publicly.
To persecute Christians. Okay, so he's speaking past and the book of Revelation is about the judgment of God against the Jewish nation for rejecting this view is more coherent than the Roman Catholic Church. I have fully completed my study yet on this topic, but it's looking more coherent than what I've seen from the premillennial dispensation. I guess I'm not sure if he's a preterist or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure that the book of Revelation was written before the destruction of the temple. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was written in 1990 AD. In Jerusalem of 67, So that's wrong. As the first three verses specify that these events were soon to come in not 1950s years or more in. So he's going in and he gives more about Alexander Hislop and Ralph Woodrow and all of them. So a lot of this I do agree with, especially up here. Some of the things I don't agree, right? But again, his point here initially, and I can go on some more, but I want to get to the other stuff I want to show. If you're gonna go this route, it's going to backfire on you.
if you're going to use arguments like this against other people, and these things don't go back to any kind of factual resources or primary sources. Let me say primary sources. Be ready for the backfire. That's my point. That's my point of pointing this out to you. And this right here, which he did point out, Alexander truly did believe this kind of way. He did believe this stuff. And unfortunately, all popes that you possibly think of use this garbage, this nonsense. Right?
Yep.
Right? So
name me one that don't.
Biblical. None of this is biblical at all. Right? It's wrong. It's wrong. So again, the myth is hiding behind the false doctrine. It's not the word of God that's making things messy. It's people that are making things messy. I'm just saying. Now, my next bit of evidence here. Before we get to now, we're actually in Alexander Hislav's writing, the worship of Nimrod. I don't think I need to go through this too much. Because that other article probably took the case. Right?
Yep.
Right. So I want to blow this up. I think that's pretty good right there. So Christmas by Alexander Hislop, the two Babylons. Reason why I'm showing you. Again, to emphasize what this man actually said, the lies that he actually
lies.
This right here is proving factual. What Brother SOC said to you in the chat, right? And I am emphasizing it because I'm standing on what the brother said. And what he said is true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's true. Because I'm not in the Bible right now. And the Bible don't say none of this. But look what it says. This is some of the stuff that Alexander Hislop, I believe, right? If Rome be in the Babylon of the apocalypse, and the Madonna enshrined in her sanctuaries, be the very queen of heaven, for the worshiping of whom the fierce anger of God was provoked against the Jews in the day of Jeremiah. It is of the last consequence that the fact should be established beyond all possibilities of doubt. That the being of one established, everyone who trembles at the word of God must shudder at the very thought of giving such a system. Either individually or nationally, or at least continents or support. Some things have been said already that goes far to prove the identity of the Roman Babylonian system. But at every step, the evidence becomes still more overwhelming. That which arises the different festivals, let me make sure I say we may have to refer back to this some later time.
Yeah, Cherry.
Particularly so. The festivals of Rome are innumerable. But five of the most important may be singled out for the Eggludation, Christmas Day, the Lady Day, Easter, the Nativity of Saint John, and the Feast of Assumption. Each and all of these can be proved to be Babylon. You see what they talking about? This what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking about. Right here. No, it's not. Monette, please. I hope you pray hard, sis. And at first, as to the festival in the honor of the birth of Christ or Christmas. How comes that festival was connected with the 25th of December? There is not one word in scripture about the precise day of his birth. We know that. But what's your point? I digress. There is not a word in scripture about the precise day of his birth or the time of the year when he was born. That's not really true. That's not true at all. Let me show you why. Let me grab my notes and email it to me. Hold on. That is so not true. Where is scripture? Jesus. Okay. Brother BK put something back there too. Okay, I gotta grab that too. Hold on. Let me email this stuff. Hold on. All right. Give me a second. Let me grab this, y'all. Okay. A second.
Let's give it a little bit.
One more step, and then I'm gonna show you something. Right. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Bring this up. All right, praise God. All right, close this out. All right, family. I'm coming back to you right now. Right here in the same region that there was some shepherds staying out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. The angel of the Lord suddenly stood before them.
Oh, this is one of the Hebrew Israelites to teach. Yo, you know, I say, how you gonna be out there in the field, the goddamn shoot is cold as hell? The baby would have frozen the major. What are you talking about?
Of the Lord shone around them, shone around them, and they terribly frightened. Luke chapter 2, verses 8 through 9. Look what else it says. Some claims that is not possible. That there were shepherds and sheep in the field in December at Christ's birth. They state that the December temperature would have been too cold, especially if it was snow. What follows gives three reasons why Christ could have been born in the month of December. So watch this. December weather for Bethlehem is my. What people are doing, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what Alexander Hislop, right? Now I want you to think about where you live at. Right now, across the United States, it is bitterly cold. Right? Some may be a little bit warmer, especially than Chicago is, because we are negative. What's the Chicago weather? We like negative 5. Okay. Now,
that's crazy.
Now, does that mean Israel is negative 5 right now? No. They're getting probably mild wet. Right? Nobody ever said that snow all around when baby Jesus was born. No. It just so happens to snow here. And where you're at. Right? They did not. Prices the estimated prices based on the weather. Okay. It didn't. That's bringing in that fickle type of mess. Okay. Now, hold on. Folk is emailing me. Okay. Let me keep going. So watch this. Several weather services report that the temperature in Jerusalem in the month of December are mild. Snow is rare. For example, the Weather Channel reports the average temperature in Jerusalem in the month of December varies between a maximum of 14 degrees Celsius, that's 52.2 Fahrenheit, because we go by Fahrenheit. I think they go by Celsius. And a minimum of 8.4 Celsius, which is 47.12. So maybe, right? Now watch this. Also, the weather-based report that average of December temperature in Jerusalem.
This kills that whole Christmas Israelite flyer they had back in the day. This kills the whole shit.
Is Jerusalem is 49 degrees, which is 9 degrees Celsius.
The average
The
high
average
temperature
high
in
temperature
December is 57.2 Fahrenheit, which is 14 degrees Celsius. Right, hold on. Oh, okay. Focus, Texas, for real. The lowest record temperature is 32.4, which is 0.2 Celsius for Jerusalem. The average number of days below 32 Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius. In December is 1. These are the statistics from 2010 to 2021. So these are recent statistics. So it does get cold over there. The weather is mild.
The weather is mild. Maybe not as cold as us,
but they do get cold over
right?
I guess because they see the deserts and all of this other stuff. They assume they don't get that type of cold weather at all. So these Christians got to be out of their mind. Okay, I digress. Now watch this. These temperatures compare favorably to those of the southern states. Okay. Southern states of the United States in the month of December. They are very similar to those of Tucson, Arizona, in the month of December. This means that snow is rare, very rare. A man or a woman wearing a warm coat could easily be outside with sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear me? A man or a woman could easily be outside with sheep with a coat on. Okay. These temperatures are also the temperatures for Bethlehem, since it's about 6 miles from Jerusalem. So that's not far. You can probably walk that, right? Now hold on. Witnesses say sheep in December snow. Dr. Harry Mutter of the Netherlands has stated that he personally witnessed sheep outside in December on Christmas Eve while he was visiting in Jerusalem. Here is what his statement says. During the brief Christmas vacation, my wife and I traveled to Beirut to Jerusalem. On Christmas Eve, in Shepherd's Field, a crowd gathered to sing Christmas carols. Oh, they sing Christmas carols over there. Really? We joined this crowd and took part in the singing. Right near us, a huge flock of sheep nestled. Even the lambs were not lacking. It was a moving sight. It is therefore definitely not impossible that the Lord Jesus was born in December. So it's not ruled out. It's a strong possibility that he was. We'll leave it to these knuckleheads. Be cool, Cherry. Be cool, Cherry. Right here, some more, just a little bit more fast. Since it's rarely be easily.
My bad, y'all. Left the studio. Didn't even pay attention and shit. I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, why that shit saying that? I left the goddamn live stream and shit. My bad, yo. Let me continue here. I gotta go in a little bit anyway.
Those living in countries.
Shit is screen. My bad, y'all.
That animals live outdoors in the cold and snow, as they always have.
Sherry tearing their asses up today.
Animals on a farm are not placed in shelters. Wild animals all around the world live in the cold night weather.
Yep.
So it is possible that the shepherd and the sheep were in the field at the time of December.
What the fuck I gonna do? God dang it. Damn, I forgot where I left off too. All right, but that was good enough for y'all. That was good enough. We gonna the what? I'm gonna switch over. Do I got enough time? Oh damn, I already took it off. Just a second here. See if I can get it back. Good. That need to be another video anyway. All right. What the hell? Oh shit, that's crazy. I just learned that. All right, but yo, Sister Cherry shut it down. So for all those different little things the Hebrew Israelites like to go at Christians and Jews and Roman Catholics and all vice versa, which way and another, we see that as all bullshit and where it comes from. There's somebody that's said that shit off the top of his goddamn dome. And we sat there and we carried the bullshit. And that motherfucker was around. Alexander Hislop was from 1800 something. He was born 1813, I think it said. Something like that. But it was crazy. And you see this infiltrated Christianity. It infiltrated Islam. It infiltrated Jewish, like Hebrewism or whatever. Infiltrated the Hebrew Israelite cults. It infiltrated like the whole witchcraft like thing, because you know they gotta talk about Christianity and shit and try to shit on Christianity. So like they shit coming from that motherfucker, and like whatever way you look, you lose it. Like if you fuck with that shit, like you lose it. So like I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But just thank y'all for just hanging out with me. And I hope y'all learned something, because y'all some stupid motherfuckers if y'all continue regurgitating this shit, parroting this shit. And you know who all they are. All you gotta do is go on Facebook. You know who they are. All day long. It's taboos. Like shut up. You got that shit from some old crazy white man. It's taboos. Shut up, Israelite. You got that motherfucker that said black people are ugly. Yo, it's crazy, yo. It's nuts. So I don't know what else to say. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Shout out to Sherry Love for making this pop. I definitely had something else in store for y'all tonight. But it's good. It's good. I'm gonna let it ride, because sometimes it's best I let things ride for a little bit. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Just dash out there, just do the do. You know, sometimes you gotta let it marinate. That shit tastes better when they go down. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I hope you guys learned something about Christmas today. Sherry Love shuts it down all the time. Shout out to her. Y'all go over there, subscribe to her channel. Nigga Springfield, thank you for coming on. And how does nigga get back up on here? I could have swore I blocked this motherfucker. There you go.